This question on a lot of homework, like just practice differentiation. This is called the product rule. Okay, product rule. Okay. Yo, number 6, differentiation. Gradient 0, so we need to differentiate it. But the way we learned, we need something called the product rule. So this is U, this is V. If you find the dy dx, that's called the gradient, the gradient of the curve. Our formula is, if you differentiate times u dash v plus uv dash, that's the formula we learned last week. And because u equals x plus 3, the gradient, just u dash, is 1. V is 4 minus x to the power of half. Okay, the gradient v dash, right? We put the power, the rule, put the power to front, and power minus 1 times by negative 1. So this is about the formula for gradient. If ax plus b to the power of n, the gradient will be the formula. You put n to front, power minus 1, and then we times by a. A is the number in front of x. That's u v dash. And u dash and v all here. So the answer will be u dash just 1, v, u dash and v plus u v dash. Yeah, that's like a negative half something, negative half times negative half. Right, you got this step? Okay, next part is not easy. Next step is algebra. Next step is algebra. How we solve it? Right off yesterday, and said how we factorize it. You're right. We do need to factorize. We got 2 ways. If we factorize it, for example, if I just take out this part, what happened? Let's do step by step on. Right? If we take out this piece, what's here? Plus 3, because you take it out. Candice, how about the first one? Ooh, very good. It's 4 minus x. Because 4 minus x times 4 minus x to the power negative half gave you the positive half. Okay, it's really similar to the factorizing we learned, like a3b plus a square c. Okay, we take out a square, ab plus c. A1 a square, check here, a square times a just gave you a3. Here times here just gave you this. Very good. If you understand this step, you can solve for x already. Run, continue, because gradient 0, so we need to make the whole thing just 0. This one, never 0. This one not 0, because this is something to the power of negative. Something to the power of negative. This part the same as 1 over this. Of course, this one not 0, Denominator cannot be 0. The whole thing cannot be 0. Okay, so, there's no negative if you put into the denominator, just half. So the first part, not 0. So the question changed. There are 9 now. Everybody solve it. We need a 4 minus x minus half x plus 3 equals 0. Solve this x. What's x? This question is very important, but it's not easy. Ryan, what's the value of x? 1 and 5 over 3. 5 over 3. Okay, good. 5 over 3. All right. 5 over 3. Okay. This is not easy. This is not easy. Sorry, just start today. We will do a hard one. Okay, let's double check. If you don't factorize it, you don't take out negative power. How we do it? If we don't take the negative power, the answer is 5 over 3. We need to rewrite it. Rewrite the whole thing. Sometimes in year 10, year 11, they ask you rewrite the expression using only positive power. Only positive power now. Yeah, then you have fraction. This is over 1. Over 1. So we make a same denominator. We make a same denominator. Very good, Gordon. Which means this one times by 4 minus x to the power of half. This one also needs times by 4 minus x to the power of half. 4 minus x to the power of half times 4 minus x to the power of half. 4 minus x. Your now, guys, check. Same. This part, same as here. So the answer is same. That's number 6, which is pretty hard. Okay. The differentiation part we learned last week. That's very interesting. Christian school learned this part in year 11 advanced group. This part in NCEA or Cambridge, year 13. Okay, that's their school arrangement for year 11 advanced a bit hard. Yeah, normally year 11 advanced, we just do year 12. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Probably one of the reason, like in IB, they learned this type of differentiation end of year 12. Okay. So this one not easy. The reason just like too much algebra. Too much algebra. What's here? Let's check another one. If I need hard algebra question. This is for product rule. We checked a lot here. Homework always. You try the question. I told you the homework, and you check the answer. The question you don't understand, take a picture, send to me. Like Ran, take a picture of number 6 and send to me last night. Okay, good, Ran. The normal one for differentiation is pretty easy, but the one with what's the name for this type of thing? Oh yeah. If numbers, we say surds, like 3 root of, I just you have surds in pre-QA. You have surds in your exam. Hey, I forgot to ask you your mid-year exam result. That's all good. Because you got 97.5. Just 0.5 away from the new jump. Okay. Put some effort there. Okay, let's check it. Number 7. Number 7 will be the formula we learned last time. So we got u over v differentiate, just u dash v minus uv dash over v squared. Okay, if you're not sure how we do this part, or you forgot, you can ask me for the video from last week. Okay, this is the finding the gradient. U is easy. You can just say 2x minus 10. What's u dash, Jack? Very good. Now, v is x plus 1 to the power of half. What's v dash? Iki. Oh, very good. She simplified it. Okay, we just put here the method just -1. Yeah, very good, Iki. Iki even simplified it. Okay. Yeah, now the formula here equals denominator square. Camila, what's the denominator square? What's this one square? Just x plus 1. Oh, this page 287. Yes, kind of like for both product rule and the quotient rule, we check one application question. Let's still continue like last week's stuff. So the v squared just x plus 1. U dash just 2. V no change. Minus U V dash half negative half. So it's after you got U dash and V dash. Oh, you just substitute. That's it. Annoying part will be, okay. They told you the whole thing equals 5/4. How we solve for x and y. So the question just changed to purely algebra. Algebra just need more practice. Okay. This part okay. This part okay. Purely algebra. How we do it? Okay. We try to solve this one. Negative half. Of course, the first step, we can use the answer from Iki. We got 2 root x plus 1. So these two half cancelled. Square root. Okay. Equals like here. Double check if you understand now. Ryan, explain how we got this step. Yes. Yeah, negative power just change to something over. Okay. Over. Yeah, what's the next step, Ryan? Okay, yeah. If we move forward to the other side, we don't like a denominator, We don't like denominator. So 8. All times by 4. Of course, we are pretty much okay. We don't like it, the other denominator. So we times everything by root x plus 1. 8 times this. Always, guys, algebra very important. 8x plus 8. 4x minus 5. Hey. Simplify. 4x plus 28. over okay. Let's double check. Let's double check. If we use calculator, what's the value? If we use calculator, okay, let's try calculator. Let's double check if the answer pretty tidy. Yeah, some calculator got to solve in Cambridge and CIB. They all have a way to solve it without algebra. Okay, check out the top one minus. Yeah, in NCEA, of course, you can sketch the and IBR. You can sketch the graph. Right. In NCEA and IB, you can sketch the graph. Oh, this one equals 5/4. Yeah, the answer pretty tidy. X just 3. X just 3. Okay. But if we use algebra, check out. If we use algebra, let's practice algebra. This type of question, if in standard level exam, should be in paper 2. Paper 2 means, oh, why 8? Okay, we can simplify here. Like this step. We times everything by square root of x plus 1. So we got 8 times minus 4 times plus this. Okay. Practice algebra. We don't like a square root. Again, this type of algebra a little bit beyond the standard level, but we can try. Just square both sides. No. Yeah, too much. You guys double check, using your calculator. Use your calculator, because the number too big. Too much. Oh, too much. Holy. This one. A lot of calculator, Cambridge, or IB, or NCEA, they can solve this cubic as well. So anytime here, we already we can use calculator. Okay. Yeah, just practice some algebra. Double check there might be some mistake already If you square, I'll check one by one 16, 28 square, 784, correct. 224, correct. Okay. And 25, 25, 50, 50, 25. Oh, here's 25. It's negative 759. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Again, calculator. X equals 3. Okay. Oh, not the basic calculator. Which calculator you are using? Oh, this one can do it. Okay, yeah. You got it already. So in the equation, number 5, number 4. So the number is 20, 59, 9149. Yeah, and so I'll send the 3. Yeah. 3. Okay. Yeah, this one we can do, of course. Can do from the beginning. For example, very cool way here very beginning option, calculus, solve, and you just input the equation. You can input the very first one, or input it here. Just check which one is easy to input. Maybe we just input the very last one, or maybe we input this one. 4x plus 28 y bracket 5 plus 5 bracket and this right equals something. Or there's a zero equals square root bracket. Okay, yes. IB student, check your calculator. We have a lot of ways to solve this equation. Calculator way, Yeah, this question, if purely algebra, probably higher level, not a standard level. Okay, I'll show you how we use calculator. In general, for example, how we solve a random equation. In general, how we solve random equation. A lot of calculator got a function. If you use this one, Casio, or if you use TI, they all have the function. They all have the function. In Casio, it's here option, menu, 1, option, calculus, solve, and you just input the equation here, enter, they give you x3. Okay, they give you x3. That's the way we solve it. Or a lot of calculator can sketch a graph. If you can sketch a graph, just y1 equals a graph. y2 equals another graph. You find the intersection. That's also help you solve equation. Intersection. Okay. Yeah, for example, we can check the graph way. In calculator, manual graph. If you check graph way, check here. Yeah, I actually tried the graph already. 4x plus 28 divided by 5x plus 5 in NCA calculator or IP calculator. X plus 1, okay? Intersection 3. X equals 3. Okay? Okay. Yeah, Rand's calculator of course can solve the random one as well. Check Rand calculator. Because you have a solve function here. You just use a random equation. For example, 2 to the power of x. This is the random one. Now to use the function like equals alpha equals 8. Solve. But this takes time. Slow. Okay, but still can do it. Okay, this question 8. We practice a lot algebra. Okay, that will be here. But in the exam, for IB standard level exam, probably just calculator, you got that. Okay, let's double check today's stuff.